Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video regarding 75 hard, so I'm going to go over everything that it entails and my experience so far. I'm on day 47 is today. It's been amazing. So what 75 hard is, Andy Frisella created it. If you don't know who that is, I'll link him down below. But if you're looking at this video, you probably do know who he is and you know everything about it. So it's just it's a mental toughness program. It's not for physical necessarily. It's for mental. But when you develop your mental, everything else follows. So what it consists of is 2 workouts, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor every day. They're supposed to be 45 minutes, and I'm gonna tell you what the normal 75 hard is, and then how I've taken it to another degree. So a normal 75 hard is 2 workouts per day, 1 inside, 1 outside. One has to be outside. They can't be one after the other. One has to be like the start of the day, and then the other one has to be middle of the day or the end of the day kind of thing. So you can't just go back to back 45-minute workouts. You can't combine them for an hour and a half workout. You can't do anything like that. So 2 workouts. You have to stick to a diet. And so it's a clean diet. It's not specific about your diet. For 75 hard, you just have to stick to it. No alcohol, no cheat meals. So I don't know what this redness is on my face. I just got out of the shower. I don't know. But yeah, so you got to stick to a diet. No cheat meals, no nothing. Water. You got to drink 4 liters or 1 gallon of water every day. So I just went to the dollar store. This was $4, I think. So you just drink one of these every day. You don't go to bed until it's done. And then reading. So you got to read 10 pages of a book every day. It has to be nonfiction, should be self-development. I chose the Bible, and I'm going to dig into that later. Super, super important to me. And then a progress photo every day. And believe it or not, this is probably the hardest thing. It takes 5 seconds. I don't know, it's hard for me, I guess, because I just forget. I put it off, and then I'll do it before bed, and then I don't know how many nights I've been laying in bed, and it's like 11:30, and I'm just like, shit, my photo. And so I jump out of bed and I take it every time. I've never missed it, but I've come close, I guess. So that's the basics. So 2 workouts, clean diet, 4 liters of water, 10 pages of reading, and a progress photo every day. What I've done is I took it even further, because I've always ate pretty good. I still had cheat meals and stuff. This is like before my life. I always ate pretty good. I worked out every day. So that was never an issue like for me. But so I really wanted to make it extra difficult on myself and follow it through. So my diet, I have only eaten beef and rice for 47 days and protein shakes. So I do 2 shakes and 2 beef and rice meals every single day. I have not put anything else in my mouth other than beef and rice and protein shakes. And I did this throughout Christmas, like all the holidays, friends' birthdays. I haven't put anything in my mouth except that. So I know the original 75 hard diet doesn't say you have to be this strict, but I am being this strict, and I mean it's paid off dramatically. So I also cut out coffee. I cut out coffee completely. I haven't touched it since. I used to drink 3 cups of coffee at least a day. I couldn't pass it Tim Hortons drive-thru without going through it. I quit it 100%. So no coffee, no booze, obviously. That is part of the program. I found things that I knew would benefit me dramatically if I got rid of them, and I just added it. Because if you're already on a winning streak, you might as well add to it because you have momentum. So that's the way I was thinking. So I cut out coffee, porn, masturbation, 100% gone. I can dig further into that later on, but I got rid of that. I cut out a lot of people, including my mom, actually, because once you start evaluating your life and you start building discipline with yourself, you stop tolerating bullshit, especially your own, and then you realize where other bullshit's coming in your life, and it's usually from other people and your current relationships. So I got rid of that too. So and then my workouts. So this is gonna be crazy probably for the average person that hears this, I guess. But so like I do my 2 workouts every day. The first one is cardio every morning. I do it outside, and I live in Canada, and where I live it hits minus 40 Celsius, which is also minus 40 Fahrenheit. It's the exact same. You can pull up the converter. And I have done a few minus 40 days already. So I chose to do 75 hard when I knew it was Christmas time, when I knew it would be so cold outside, because I knew once I accomplish this, I'm going to be that much of a better person. So yeah, I've had minus 40 days, like, and so my cardio is usually about 50 minutes, like 50. It's just under 5K. It's just a hard walk. Like I dress pretty heavily, like not also because it's cold, but also because I want to sweat. So, I just do like a hard, 50-minute walk. A lot of it, not a lot of it, some of it's through like, quite a bit of snow sometimes actually. They're not groomed paths, so I make it really difficult on myself. And even though there's a groomed path like 10 feet away, I take the hard, I take the ungroomed area, I guess, and I just truck through it. And I don't know, you just learn to love it. So that's the thing, like doing 75 hard, you just realize you start looking forward to hard shit because no one else is doing it. Like no one else is out in minus 40, during the holidays doing cardio. It's just, they're not doing it. And then my workouts are just every night at the gym, heavy weights, a lot of volume, usually an hour and a half, 2 hours. So realistically, I'm working out for almost 3 hours a day, most days, every single day. And that's why my body's transforming so much. And also my eating is perfect. Like it's meticulous. You can't get better than the way I'm eating. So that's 75 hard basically. And so I just want to talk about like some benefits now that I've had, because I'm on day 47 out of 75. So about almost 2/3 of the way there. So my clarity is just, I don't know. I find, and I don't get me wrong, I have some bad days for sure. But most days I'm just so focused and confident and able, and I just like, I don't know, I look myself in the mirror and I'm like proud because I know what I've accomplished. I know what I'm going to continue to accomplish. I know I'm not going to quit on myself. I could never do it to myself. I know I've done. It's just getting easier. Like, and every day you wake up, you're sore or you're tired or you're this or you're that. All the excuses that you used to give yourself, that I used to give myself to, they're just gone. And that little bitch voice in your head that's like, well, you've worked so hard and you're really sore, so like you could just sleep in today and it's not really a big deal. Yeah, that voice, I don't hear it often anymore. It knows, it just shuts itself up. It's like, I'm wasting my time. So my overall mood every day is pretty good. I'm very intense, so there are days where like yesterday was a bad day. I kind of let the world get to me and stuff. The biggest thing with 75 hard is it's made to help you control what you can control. So because this world's in chaos right now, there's a lot of bullshit going on. That's an understatement. It gets to me. I'm very empathic. I see a lot of things. I know a lot of things. There's days I wish I was dumber than I am. I wish I just could dumb myself down, I guess, and be unaware of everything that's going on. But anyways, but my overall mood every day is pretty good because I'm just certain with myself. I know I'm capable. That self-belief is just built every day, and then it's wonderful. So why I decided to do 75 hard, and I think everyone kind of has their own reason why they kind of need to. I think everyone honestly should do this, every single person. Majority won't, majority are unable to mentally, but everyone should do it. But why I did it is because I just realized, especially up and coming till like Christmas time is when I started. I started December 16th. I found myself just like being a big piece of shit and just lazy and unfocused and undisciplined and unable to commit to myself. And I don't know, I was battling a lot of demons, and I was like, I need to just like completely reset my habits. I need to create better ones, follow through with those, and remove the bad ones. And the thing with 75 hard is when you're so focused on completing those tasks every day, it automatically gets rid of your bad habits. Like you can't, because you need to get your workouts in, you need to get your water in. So like I couldn't be out with friends. I couldn't be hooking up with girls. I couldn't like get myself into trouble because I was too focused on doing the right things to do the wrong things. So it's really nice like that. And it's proved itself. Like it's working phenomenal. So just staying the course and doing the work every day. Um, it's awesome. Like I just love it, and so that's why I'm doing it, and that's why I'm going to continue to do it. Um, to be honest, like I'm probably not going to quit at day 75. I might start doing like family suppers and stuff, um, but other than that, like I don't think I'm going to change. I just love it so much, and it's just done so much for me that I don't want to revert back to my old ways and my shitty habits, and like I want to continue to win. So, and because I've discovered so much about myself and my future now and what I need to do to really be fulfilled in life, it's like this is just a tool to get me there. So I think I'm probably just going to continue to do it and help others along the way. But so through this sort of transformation, I guess, this mental, I don't know what you want to call it, through doing 75 hard, I've experienced just a massive self-awakening. And I know, like, if you guys are listening, if you're not really spiritual or religious or anything, and I'm not really overly religious either, but there's just a lot that goes into it. And I just started, when I picked up the Bible, it's like, and I read 10 pages every night, I don't know, I've just really grown into myself, and I realize that there's a lot of things that have been calling me for a long time, and I've been putting them off, and I've been in denial almost of my greatness. And I think that, I mean, it sounds almost conceited, I guess, but most people struggle with self-belief, and they doubt themselves and their capabilities, and like me, it's the opposite. Like I know my potential, and I know what I have to do, and I know all the people I can help in so many ways, and it's been just killing me on the inside for so long because I haven't been fulfilling that obligation of mine. So this whole self-awakening that I've experienced, and just seeing the world and what I need to do for it, and I need to be that light, and I don't know, like without 75 hard, I don't know if that would have really came into it, because I wasn't able to like commit and really open up my mind as much as I'm able to now. So it's interesting. Like I think everything happens for us. It happens for a reason. Committing to 75 hard, and even starting 75 hard, it was almost an accident. Like I had the idea, I knew I probably should do it. And then honestly, like I think December 16th, I woke up and I was like, I'm going to do cardio. And then that was the first day I've ever done cardio. And then, I just, not like the same day after my cardio, I picked up a water bottle, and like I said, my diet's always been pretty clean. I did have like pizza and shit before sometimes. But my diet was relatively the same. I'm pretty basic. I eat the same shit every day before. Now it's just like military, the same shit and nothing else. Beef, rice, protein shakes. That's it. Like that's the only thing that's been in my mouth. And like even Christmas, like there was those people had those like peanut butter square things in front of me, and I'm weak for them, but I just like I laughed because I'm like, I'm not touching them. Like no, it's not going in my mouth. And it's crazy the discipline and the love you build for yourself at the same time. It just goes hand in hand. But so why I think this is the greatest thing you'll ever do for yourself is because only you can do it, and no one can do it for you, and no one can take it away from you. So once you start accomplishing things in your life, even as basic as just working out every day and eating good, and drinking water, like it sounds so simple, and it relatively is. Most people neglect it, and it hinders them their entire life because they can't control what they can actually control, and then they try to control other shit that they can't control, like external factors in life and stuff. Other people, you can't control that, but you can control yourself. And what I've found is that, like, looking at the average person now, which I would have never considered myself average to begin with, but just my mentality and everything else. But now looking at like the average person, like they can't even control what they put in their mouth. So, and if this is you watching or listening or whatever, like think about that. Like if you can't control what you put in your mouth, oh man, and then the most things that you put in your mouth are bad. They're processed shit. Like, so what you put in your mouth, what you put in your mind, it's horrible shit, man. Like social media is bad. I cut out all that too, by the way. Like deleted all the apps. I haven't been on social media. So like That's really good. I haven't turned the radio on in my car yet, like in 47 days, and it's wonderful. Like, you got to get rid of the media because it's propaganda and it's horrible. It's brainwashing. It's indoctrination. But anyways, so get like all the negative shit, get rid of it. And when you put garbage in your body, your life becomes garbage. And like, if you can't control that, you're just a victim to yourself all the time. And then you loathe and like self-pity, and you're just like, I can't believe I ate that whole tub of ice cream. I'm such a piece of shit, but I'll start my diet next week. And then it never happens. And then it just progresses, and you're 30 and you're 40 and you're 50, and you're just shitty because you haven't built that foundation of like self-love, you know. And I know you hear it all the time now, like, sorry, I'm ranting here. But on like Instagram, I'm sure you'll see like, love yourself, know your worth. Like, this is actually creating it though. Like, you can, that's the thing, is like, you can't lie to yourself. You can try, you can lie to others about yourself, but when you look yourself in the mirror, the truth always shows. So if you're fucking fat and you hate yourself, which you probably do, if like, it's true, like, you probably do hate yourself. Most people do hate themselves. And you don't fix that, it's just going to keep carrying over, and it's going to carry over into every aspect of your life. Your finances, your relationships, your physical, your mental, your emotional. So, holy, talking too much. So honestly, like, guys, I mean, I'm so happy to be where I am. I'm happy to just continue going. I love 75 Hard so much. I think it's so simple. It's free. Like, that's the biggest. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. But you're gonna pay with your body. You're gonna pay with your soul. You're gonna, like, you have to commit. And I mean, like, me taking it, you know, and then just realizing like all the bad shit that is normally in your life, like caffeine consumption, porn is so fucking bad, so bad. It rewires your brain. It desensitizes you. I can do a whole video just about this, but like, so finding those things, like, and like caffeine is so bad. I know it's normal. I know you go to Starbucks every day, and I know you spend $9 on a latte, and I know 10,000 other people in front of you in the drive-thru do the same thing. It's not good for you. It's so just because everyone else is doing it, that doesn't make it good. It's usually the opposite, actually. So now that I've really like separated myself from like the average person and their lifestyle, and I can just see where all the bad shit is, and now I can avoid it and just bring on the good shit, the shit that helps me, that serves me, so that I can serve others positively. It's just so important to do. So I think everyone just like do 75 Hard and commit to it, and like do it the way I've done it. So like 75 Hard, like I said, the diet it's just basic. It just says stick to a diet. So that, like, most people doing 75 Hard are still eating, like, they'll say they're eating relatively healthy and good, but they're not disciplined. They're eating like lasagnas and pastas, and, you know, like, if you have a wife that cooks like good shit all the time, you know, are you really like, is that really that hard? Like, oh no, I gotta eat this like 4 cheese lasagna or this homemade pita, or I don't know, like I would love roast beef and potatoes right now and gravy. Like, I'm pretty sure most people are considering this part of their diets because it's healthy and it's homemade and it's not a drive-through. But I took it to much further extent, and I just said, if it's not beef or rice prepped by me every single day, I'm not eating it. It does not go in my mouth. So, and getting rid of everything else was just so important too. And I think, I don't know, I'm an extremist, so I think I really don't know. You got to ask yourself, like, is it easier to get a little bit better or a lot better at the same time, if that makes sense? So for some people, like, okay, well, this week I'm just going to cut out coffee. Like, they'll do one thing. It's easier for me to do 10. It's easier for me to go to the gym every day and train my ass off than go 3 or 4 times a week. I know it might sound crazy. Like, to do more is actually easier for me because it's just, I'm in the process. I have the momentum. I'm just like, this is a lifestyle. Like, it's like getting up and taking a piss. Like, it's just like, it's natural. Like, I just do it every day. This is who I am. And I think 75 Hard really allows you to reinvent yourself. I think the average person really struggles with, because they always identify with their current or their past selves and never the future. So they'll say like, I can't quit smoking. I'm a smoker. I've been a smoker for 20 years. I can never quit smoking. I'm a smoker. That's how they identify with themselves. So that's literally how they're going to be their entire lives, because they can't get over the fact that like they could quit today and 20 years from now they won't be a smoker, and they haven't been for 20 years. So 75 hard really allows that transition from the old you to the new you, and the you that you actually want to be. And then because it's 75 days, I've read things like, I'm sure we all read, like it takes 21 days or 3 weeks to form a new habit or get rid of a bad one. I think that's fucking bullshit. I think it's more than just duration. It's a mindset. So 75 hard helps you develop that mindset through the actual like struggle and doing the work over the duration. So if you just quit coffee, or you quit jerking off, or you quit eating fucking McDonald's for 30 days, on day 31 you're going to be like, oh perfect, I can go back to like the old me. Like, you know, I miss my fucking McFlurries. I don't know, right? So, but with 75 days, you know, that's 2.5 months. So you actually like forget the old you, and in doing so, you've cultivated the new you. And so it's just an easy. I mean, it's fucking hard. You have to actually do the work, but realistically, it's an easy transition, because like once you're done, and that's why I said like, I'm not excited to be done 75 days. So like day 76, I'm going to be a fat fuck and go eat all this shit and like, you know, give up cardio in the morning and do all this, you know, start fucking jerking off every day. Like, I'm not going to do any of that, because I've forgotten what that's like. And I don't want that. I know how horrible it is, and I know how good it is without it now. So it's like, I'm not going back. So it's like, I think with that mindset, like for 75 hard, if you guys are going to start it, or if you're midway through or whatever, towards the end, like, don't have the mindset of like, okay, thank God I'm done 75 hard, now I can go eat this shit, because it doesn't serve you, and you've done too much for yourself to go back to that, to go back to those old shitty ways, because then you're just going to revert back to the old you, and it's going to do the complete opposite. Like, if you're always looking forward to the past you and the shitty you, you'll never create the better you, the real you, the you that you're supposed to be, the you that you want to be. So when doing 75 hard, just like really focus on yourself, love the process, really pick it apart, so that you really create that new you, and you grow into it. So like like if you want to start a business, or you want to have a better relationship with your spouse or your kids, or whatever you want, whatever kind of success or progress you're looking for in an area, you can do it by just like building those habits through 75 hard, and then understanding like, I've accomplished this shit, so which means I'm capable, because you have the true confidence. Like, confidence comes from actually doing shit, and then like believing in yourself through repetition, because you've actually done it. So like when it's minus 40 outside, I laugh, because I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Like, I know for a fucking fact I'm going to murder this cardio session. Like, it's not a debate. There's no fucking crying. I'm not like, oh, it's so cold. Like, I love it. I'm like, I want colder. And that's another thing with 75 hard. I don't know if it's with every person, but it is with me. Is like, I was so excited for minus 40 days, because I'm like, once I accomplish this, then what? Like, I want colder. And I think, I think it just translates to like just the best mindset you can have going through life. Like, most people defer from hard shit. They don't like problem solving. They don't like friction. They don't like controversy. Whereas like, I'm gravitating towards it. I want harder. I'm like, please, I'm like, minus 40. I just did it. It's not even hard, right? It would kill most people, but I just did it. So, and I think like, and I'm not saying I'm not fucking great by any means, but like, studying people that do like ultra marathons and these crazy Ironman shits, and like, or like run 100 miles, and then they're like, I see their mentality now, and like once they accomplish it, they're like, I need harder, like, because nothing is really that hard once you actually do it. That's the thing. But you do it, you get through it, and then you look back, you're like, oh, You know, like it really wasn't that bad, and so it just progresses. And if you apply that to everything else in life and put maximum effort into it with an intention, and you see the positive future because of it, it'll serve you so well. So I know I just ranted for a really long time. I'm not sure if anyone's gonna watch this, to be honest, but I love 75 hard. I'm an advocate for it, and I think in doing this, so like I'll just touch on a few more things quick here. I've really discovered, I guess, or just really internalized my potential and my passion. So I need to help people, and so like I'm gonna help them in many ways. Probably mindset development, working on their physical, working on communication, because these are all skills I've developed and I've really taken interest into the last, I don't know, a while. And then finances, so like trading. So I really want to help the average person make more money, and because they struggle with it, and the systems that are in place right now that we're born into really hinder people from making money, and they actually become slaves to banks. So I'm not going to dive into that right now, but so I'm building a course, a strategy on trading, financial markets. It's going to be so simple. It's going to be cheap. It's going to actually help people, even the average person. So that's one way. So in doing 75 hard, I realized like I actually have to follow through with my purpose, or I'm going to fucking hang myself, because I'm too confident in myself. And also with 75 hard is because you realize that in life there's a lot of voids you fill, and you fill it with caffeine, alcohol, sex, drugs, social media, Netflix. You fill all these voids with bullshit. And because of doing 75 hard, I've cut out all those voids. So like when I want to like waste time on something, or like, you know, I don't want to deal with a problem, let's say, I fucking have to now, because I don't have any of those crutches to fall back on. So because I don't have those crutches and I realize what I have to do now, I literally just have to do it or I kill myself. Like there's no options. It's that zero option mentality Andy talks about. So I'm at that point now where I have to do what I have to do. It's not up for debate. So I'm going to help people. Like I really, you know, God saved me, and I need to do what I need to do now. And I am what's called an indigo child. I'm a light worker. Like it sounds crazy to the average person, and it sounded crazy to me for a long time, and I denied it. I was like, no, I'm not that special. I'm not that great. I don't need to help everyone. I actually fucking do. Like it's not a choice. It's embedded in me. It always has been. So instead of denying it, I started embracing it. You know, I'm picking up the Bible every night. It's just really showing through. So building a trading course, helping people with videos like this, probably doing some coaching. And I mean, the idea of like a 26-year-old, I'm 26, an idea of a 26-year-old life coach sounded fucking retarded to me, to be honest, at first. But now I'm like, no, because you can actually, Tommy Vex actually said this. And it really stuck with me. He's like, everyone can be a hero to someone. So I just know that I can help a lot of people, and they can help a lot of people. There's a ripple effect. And so if you don't do what you're supposed to do and help others, you're robbing a lot of people. You're robbing yourself of fulfillment. You're robbing them of the lives they could live and the people they can help. So that's what I need to do. So look forward to more videos, I guess. Yeah, that's my take on 75 hard. I don't know how long I just talked for, but I love it. Do it, guys. If you need help, I fucking hate the word motivation, but if you need a kick in the ass, you need some constant push or some reasons why you should do it, or you know why you should continue to do it. If you're feeling on quitting or whatever, reach out to me somehow and I'll help you through, because I know the benefits it'll bring you. I want you to win. Life is much better when you're winning. So you need to win, and you need to do 75 hard. You need to do the hard shit for yourself, for your family, to really experience life how it's supposed to be. So thanks for watching. If you did, subscribe. I think I'm gonna have a lot of videos coming soon, so I look forward to posting those, helping others, and I look forward to keep doing 75 hard. I might not quit, honestly, guys. Like I might just do it for a long time, and I'm sure as fuck not gonna quit on just because it's day 75. When I end 75 hard, it's gonna be on my terms, and I'm still probably gonna do 90% of it every day, to be honest. So, because it's so good, it served me so well, and it's going to serve others. So, I love it. I'm gonna keep doing it. You should too. God bless Andy Frisella. God bless 75 hard, and God bless you.